High schools are embracing a new trend this morning to combat underage drinking and other student antics. Administrators are canceling school dances as a form of punishment. Now, that includes one of the biggest rites of passage, the homecoming dance. Mireya Villarreal is at Corona Del Mar High School, that is southeast of Los Angeles, with what was supposed to hold its dance last weekend. Mireya, good morning.
Well, good morning. You know, administrators here say some of their students were drinking and being disruptive at a football game last month, and that prompted the cancellation of Corona Del Mar's homecoming dance. But a lot of people are saying, is this counterproductive to punish everyone for the bad behavior of just a few? Corona Del Mar High School's homecoming football game went on as scheduled last week, but this past weekend's homecoming dance was canceled, a casualty of alleged student drinking at a recent game.
The behavior of many of our student fans was despicable and deplorable.
That's just out of control. You know, when you're underage, you shouldn't be drinking anyways.
The school decided to send a clear signal.
As a consequence to the extremely inappropriate and totally inexcusable behavior, the homecoming activities have been canceled.
You're punishing everybody because of a select bunch of idiots. I mean, come on.
At Walpole High School south of Boston, student drinking at school dances forced the principal to halt them all except for prom.
Kind of takes away from the other kids because they want to have fun at the dance too.
Walpole's principal issued a statement to CBS News. We are working together to move forward and address this age-old but increasingly pervasive issue head-on.
I think some of the responsibility has to go to the parents.
The National Institutes of Health says the percentage of high school students engaging in binge drinking has actually declined over the past decade, but the percentage of students drinking at levels far beyond the binge threshold is a growing concern.
When does he get to go outside?
Rob Pickell and his daughter Sammy, who attends Corona Del Mar High School, understand why the homecoming dance was canceled.
I think sometimes actions as big as that are necessary, even though it's a real bummer for, you know, the students who weren't participating.
If it actually facilitates something positive, then it was the right decision, and if that doesn't happen, then you certainly could question whether it was the right call.
High school officials in Portland, Maine say they defend their actions and they were worried about canceling most of their dances. A lot of the reason why was because they were worried about students being drunk, showing up drunk, or under the influence of drugs. One of the superintendents that we spoke with, Gail, actually said that he is in the education business, not in the nightclub business, and he defends his actions.
Oh, thank you, Mireya. Seems like they should find another way that the whole school has to pay for if it is a small group of people that are drinking. You remember homecoming dance?
I sure do.
Remember homecoming dance?
I do.
Yeah.
Were you homecoming queen?
No, I was not. My friend Shauna was, though, who you've met.
Oh, okay. I would have picked you. I would have bet on you, Nora. I would have thought that.